Good day and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at turning Pokemon cards into Hearthstone cards. First up here we have a lineup of Mage minions. Charmander, it's a 2 mana 2/3 lizard, and it has the new keyword evolve, and that will happen after Charmander takes damage and survives. It will evolve into Charmeleon. So we'll take a look and see what Charmeleon does. Charmeleon is a 4 mana 4/5. It also has Frenzy and Evolve, and it will evolve into Charizard after it takes damage and survives. And the Frenzy also is when it takes damage, it will deal 1 damage to all minions on the board. So going into Charizard here, it's an 8 mana 8/8 legendary. It has the evolve or battle cry, so you could play this out of hand or be evolved into. It will deal 3 damage to all enemies. And it also has Mega Evolve. So Mega Evolve is when Charizard takes damage and survives, and you've went from Charmander and Charmeleon, Charizard will turn into Mega Charizard Y if your life points are above 15. So it will be an 8 mana 8/8 with Divine Shield, and it has the battle cry of deal 5 damage to all enemies. If your life points are lower than 15, it will turn into Mega Charizard X, and it will be an 8 mana 8/8 taunt battle cry, deal 2 damage to all enemies, and then freeze them. Next up here we have this is a legendary spell for all classes. It's neutral. It's 4 mana. Catch 'em all, and it makes all minions go dormant for 2 turns. Next up, we have the a weapon. This will be a neutral weapon, legendary. The Fishing Rod, 3 mana 3/2. Has the death rattle of return your Evo minions to your hand that died this game. So you can get back, Charmander, Charmeleon, stuff like that from this, and start to repeat the process again if you like. Here we have Pikachu. I put this in the Shaman class. It's a 3 mana 3/4 mouse. It has the battle cry of inflict shock to your opponent, and that means your opponent will take 1 damage at the end of your turn. And then of course it has evolve, so if it takes damage and survives, it will turn into Raichu. Raichu is a 5 mana 5/5 mouse. Has the evolve or battle cry. It will inflict shock to your opponent, and they'll take 1 damage at the end of your turn. And then to top it all off with the Shaman legendary, we have Zapdos. And Zapdos is 8 mana 6/6. Has the battle cry. Double the shock damage your opponent takes. So you can kind of see what the objective is with the Shaman class there. Next up we have a fun little card. It's a 6 mana 10/10 legendary for Paladin, Snorlax. It has Taunt and Divine Shield, and it can't attack because he's always sleeping. And finally here we have a Warlock legendary Mewtwo. It's a 7 mana 7/7. Has the battle cry. Exchange 2 random cards in each player's hands. And so you could disrupt their combos and get rid of cards that you don't need in your hand. Pretty interesting card there. Alright, and that does it for this week's custom cards. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not, and in the comments list anything that you would like to see turned into Hearthstone cards, whether it be Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything else. Thank you. You have a good day.